What's happening, everybody? We're back with another episode of Too Much Fantasy Football. It's Brian and Brennen here, and it's best ball time. Yeah, it's off season. That's what it is. We're doing a best ball draft. We're hitting you with the news. We're hitting you with the rumors. Brennen, how you doing today?
I'm doing better than nobody that's about to be a free agent in the NFL because everyone's just going to get a bag.
All the money. All the money. I'm
Yes.
thinking about hitting free agency myself. Just seeing if I can get a bag as well.
I'm trying here.
We are trying, and what we're trying to do is we're trying to win ourselves a best ball draft today. We're going to go and be hopping in this. We doing a little big board or big board?
We'll do a little board. I'm
Little
trying
board.
to say slow board. Slow kill it. I don't know what I'm saying.
But yeah, we're hopping in here, so we're waiting for one more person. If you happen to be live and checking this out while we're doing this, go ahead and hop in with us. But it's pre-recorded, so probably not. But man, we have so much news. We are recording this on the cusp. We got about 30 minutes until the tag deadline hits. I think about all of the fantasy-worthy players are kind of locked up at this point.
Yeah, I think the biggest one that everyone was kind of clamoring towards is Breece Hall. Everyone was just that was everyone's wet dream of him just going somewhere else on a better offense. But I think he's going to be a Jet for life.
Stupid. I hope he holds out. Do 1 year on the tag and hit free agency next year, buddy.
I have yet to have a top 3 pick so far in best ball drafts. We have picked 10, so just so annoying.
That's not bad. Nice little back end turn, I guess.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. Do you have a favorite here if you were getting in the top 3?
I mean, we'll talk. Well, I guess we can mention it now. I mean, David Montgomery's a Texan, so it's Jahmyr Gibbs for sure. Is him and Bijan is just nice little staple to start the season for your best ball.
Yeah, it's been kind of the consensus. Oh, Bijan's going to be the 101, mostly going in. But yeah, welcome Jahmyr Gibbs to the conversation now with David Montgomery getting traded to the Texans for a 4th and a 7th. I think it's a great trade for the Lions. I feel like they came out of this way better than they should have on that trade.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like the Texans, I like the trade for the Texans. You finally realize Joe Mixon isn't coming back. It's Woody Marks needs a running mate, and I think David Montgomery is a perfect bruiser. The problem is that they also don't have an O-line.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you mean by trading away another tackle to the Browns? Titus Howard's going to the Browns. Not only is he getting traded there, he's getting extended for his 3-year, $63 million deal. The Browns are going into free agency with, I think, one starting lineman still in the roster. So they got a lot of holes to fill. This might be the way they start.
Yeah, I mean, I think everyone understands the Browns are going to be using this draft as either offensive line if they don't fill that through free agency, or just, I guess, maybe 2 more quarterbacks.
I can't see them leaving this draft.
I'm sorry, I just
at
couldn't
least
help myself.
one more quarterback. They're going to take at least one in this draft. Absolutely ridiculous.
If they did that, it'd be just so dumb. I want to say Cleveland's not going to draft a quarterback in any of their picks.
You never know. They do some dumb stuff up there.
Well, Josh Allen just went pick 103, so that's cool for us.
Welcome to the offseason, folks. Yeah.
Yes.
Gibbs did go 2. I was interested to see how long it takes before he starts pushing for that 101 ADP. But yeah, Josh Allen going here in the first. Let's go, baby. We might have a fun draft here today.
Exactly.
We're not starting Genty Brock Bowers today, are we? We seem to fall into that way too often over the last 14 months.
Don't tell me with a good time. I'm all for a rebuild. I feel like it's cheaper this time now.
Yeah, it is a bit cheaper, and higher expectations this season. Coming in with a offensive mind of Clint Kubiak. Of course, Mendoza is expected to come in here. But what do we have? Jamar Chase, Jonathan Taylor, CeeDee Lamb. We're up next on the clock. We got a lot of running backs to choose from here.
Yeah, McCaffrey, Cook, Achane, and Genty. I mean, my answer is McCaffrey.
Yeah, fine.
Till the wheels fall off. Yeah. Let's start queuing some people here. All right, so I like Hampton, obviously. I Justin Jefferson's fine for me here.
Going double running back isn't necessarily a strategy I like in best ball, but when you're doing it this early before the draft, the idea of where these players are going, it drops off drastically after RB20. So I don't hate us starting here, just securing that, and then we can hammer the rest of the positions.
So Genty or Hampton then?
Let's go Hampton. Come on.
Yeah.
Come on. Let's hike up our pants. Let's
exactly.
run in here with some capris. That's the way we're doing it here today.
All right, let's go through some cues here. I'm gonna go to like I think this is like right where we pick next, right? Like pick what is it, 30? Yeah.
After that, Jefferson goes at 2-4. Got Ashton Genty coming off at 2-5. Wide receivers are like Rashee Rice. He was an easy click for us for a lot of last year. A little bit. I mean, we haven't heard too much as far as his, the punishments, the legal issues. Are you more hesitant pushing that button this year?
Yeah, he's going. I think he's like, what does he pick? Like he's like the end of the third, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's right here. Like
Wide
pick
receiver
32 is his
14.
average. Yeah, he's right before. He's after Tet and before T Higgins. Like I think right now I'd rather have T Higgins going in before Rice. Ladd's interesting. Like I think I'd rather have Garrett Wilson. I think it's like right here is where my ticker is for Rashee Rice. Jameson Williams and Zay Flowers area is where I think I'd rather have Rice before those guys.
Well, you've got Devontae Adams at 20. I think I might want to take him.
I mean,
I don't know.
40.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, just as far as like, I'd take him over. I think Zay Flowers, Jameson Williams, and Rashee Rice.
Mm-hmm.
You brought up George Pickens. He has been tagged, so he will be a Cowboy this season. Do you think that brings any issues for them?
No, because I don't know if you saw the tweet, but one of the guys basically broke down like what is the absolute most every team could do to like, extend their cap, and they could hit $136 million, I believe, is like if they restructured with Dak and really wanted to do the quote unquote all-in move. So I think they're gonna be okay. I think they'll pay Pickens and they'll figure everything out too.
Sure hope so. Jerry Jones has already come out saying that he's willing to spend some coin again this free agency. So he kind of came through last year. I'm not gonna lie. He made some big splashy trades, sending away and bringing in. They spent some money in free agency, so already extended Javonte Williams as we talked about last week. Some fun stuff.
Yeah, I think the Cowboys, honestly, like if you had to tell me right now, like who's going to be my favorite team coming out of the NFC East, it's going to probably be the Cowboys for me right now. I'm just
Yeah,
excited.
yeah, I'm excited for it too. The Eagles, well built team, but they have some things to address. It looks like tight end is not coming back this year. Oh my
Dallas
god,
Goddard.
Dallas
Yeah.
Goddard. I want to forget about him so badly. Sorry, Dallas. Here we go, though. Coming into the third pick, we just had George Pickens go, Josh Jacobs, Kyron Williams. Running backs are drying up quick. I'm kind of surprised Kenneth Walker hasn't go. Do you think that's just fear of people don't know where he's going, as Seattle has come out and said they're not tagging him?
It's a little weird just because he's heavily mentioned towards the Giants, and that just screws up everything for everybody who invested in Cam Scadavoo, even Tyrone Tracy. Like I don't even know what to do with that.
Yeah, folks, if you didn't hear that rumor coming out of the combine, Matthew Berry talked about that. Ken Walker has some interest from the Giants, and God, if that's not going to annoy Jackson Dart, Giants fans, the crayon eater himself, it's interesting.
AJ Brown just went. That hurt. Okay. Garrett Wilson. I think Garrett Wilson's the easy set for me right now out of all these guys. He's just at the safest floor.
It'd be Garrett Wilson, Adams, and then I think it kind of a tier break for me. So yeah, I agree. Give
Yeah.
me
All
some
right.
Garrett Wilson.
Now we're reaching this next pick between the next guy. Like,
Ooh, T Higgins was still there. I didn't mind that one either.
yeah, I think he's actually good for best ball. I think he makes it, I'll be interested.
Garrett Wilson, we don't know who his quarterback's going to be, but as we're seeing, Kyler Murray should be released here before free agency. The Jets are one of the homes that he could be falling to. It sounds like the Vikings aren't really interested in him, so maybe the Jets could be the clearest path for him.
I think he's a Jet. I just I've done a couple best ball drafts where I've taken Garrett Wilson and I'm just taking Kyler because I'm just I'm going with my gut. You're T Higgins here, right?
Yeah, either one. I like
Yeah,
both these, Adams or T Higgins.
I'll go with T.
All right, so that was our fourth pick. We're looking at 2 running backs, 2 wide receivers so far.
Yes.
Nice. Speaking of the Vikings, Aaron Jones looks like he will be released from the Vikings as well. Is this a Jordan Mason pump it up a little bit, or do you think they're going to be adding a little like a significant piece to that backfield?
I don't know if they can, right? Their cap structure is like they're in cap hell, right? If I'm not mistaken, with all
Mm-hmm.
the signings they've had. Like they're talking about trading Grenard, who they just signed, what, 2 seasons ago or last
2
season?
seasons.
Yeah,
It
he's
was
been effective
recent.
for them. Yeah,
Yeah.
so like they're really hoping, like I think they're gonna cut Ryan Kelly, they're gonna cut a few of the other guys to kind of try to save themselves. But like, man, it's not looking good for the Vikings, especially just because JJ McCarthy's still on your roster.
Which that's also coming out of the rumor mill out of the combine is they look like they may be done with 9 already. You know, just 2 seasons in, they want to bring in significant competition. This looks like Anthony Richardson all over again. You know, going into year 3, they're going to bring in big time competition, and they may be ready to move on as early as this or next offseason.
I trust Kevin O'Connell. I think, he did the draft just recently, and we really, really like Kevin O'Connell. We think he is a really good play caller, and I think it's his call at the end of the day. And if they bring in somebody, because I think the Mac Jones news is kind of drying up. I don't think he's gonna get moved actually, but if they bring in, I'm trying to think of a name like Jacoby Brissett. Even I feel like has a chance to start over JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, I mean, we're still waiting for the Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers saga to complete. Evidently, KOC was into bringing in Rodgers last year. It was just kind of the rest of the franchise that was a little hesitant.
Mm-hmm.
All signs point to if Rodgers comes back, he will be a Steeler. But like, man, if we can pull this off and get him to Minnesota, man.
Yeah, that'd be really interesting. I just don't. It just makes anything. It just makes all the Vikings players a lot better. Just if JJ's not starting, I feel like that's just my honest 2 cents.
Looking at the board, we've got Christian Watson, DeAndre Swift, Brian Thomas Jr., who's been talked about, rumored to Oh, there's DeAndre Swift. I like Watson or Thomas here.
Yeah, I like Watson for best ball, just the big end plays. So that's where
I
I'm
am snagging that. We're clipping that bad boy. He said he liked Watson. I don't care the words that followed after it. I got the words. I like Watson.
I'm good with a Burrow stack with Higgins, by the way.
Ooh, I could mess that. And look, we both talked about we love some Kyler Murray late in best ball drafts, so we also have a double stack there with the potential if he goes to the Jets. So yeah, we start off Burrow, maybe finish off with a little Cam Ward action, maybe a little Kyler Murray. I love that.
Yeah, I think because I like Brian Thomas, but he's supposedly on the trade market. Is that what's happening right now?
It seems like they could go, a couple different ways with that. I think they're great if they keep him, and I think they're in a good position if they
Joe
don't.
Burrow.
Oh man, does he even have Jamar Chase?
Yeah, I think he might. He might. Nope, he doesn't. All right,
Nope.
Marvin.
He's just being a dick. Sure.
Yeah, why not? Marvin is.
Have you seen the trade rumors with Marvin too?
No.
Evidently, the Browns are kicking the tires of potentially trading the what do they have? The 24th pick, potentially like the 24th overall pick and like a 4th round pick for Marvin Harrison has been talked about. So I'm here for it. I'm absolutely here for it.
Yeah, I think it makes everybody happy because like all the Mike Wilson owners and it just kind of like I just don't think in that Arizona offense 3 guys are going to walk away over 1,000 yards. Like someone is going to get disappointed, and I think it's going to be Michael Wilson just because the Cardinals have invested a lot into the 4th overall pick, Michael Harris. So Marvin Harrison, sorry, and I think it's going to be Michael Wilson that gets disappointed for the drafters. I'm trying to see where he goes right now. Where's everyone's head at? 75. So it's top 100 pick.
Wide receiver 38.
Yep.
Oh, he's right there.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, right by Ricky Pearsall. Interesting. So what are we rocking? 2 running backs, 4 wide receivers here. Quarterback, are we punting, or is there a kind of middle? I see you got Jackson Dart, Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert tagged up here.
Yeah, we're 10 picks away, and I like all of these guys right here, to be honest with you. I feel like this is actually a good spot because I think any one of these guys could be a top 5 guy. Like they all have a story where I could see them being top 5 at the end of the year.
Just past them, we have Tucker Kraft, Kyle Monungai, and breaking news that just hit right before we hit record. Drew Dahlman, the center for the Bears, shockingly retires at age 27. Did 4 years with the Falcons and just 1 year with the Bears. Calling it quits. That's kind of a hit to this offensive line.
Yeah, I mean, it's because they had just like such a stout O line, and now they're one of the other teams that is like scoffing to need a center. The Chargers desperately need a center. The Ravens really want to retain Lindenbaum, and it just makes him much more desirable now.
Titans are going to be a team that are looking to beef up their O-line, and they have the most money. So if the Ravens don't lock up their center, he might be hitting free agency and heading down to Tennessee.
All right. Herbert, Dak, or Lawrence. And I'm going to go with Herbert just because, again, the McDaniel offense, we have an Omari and Hampton stack. We can get Trey Harris later.
Trey Harris, Oronde Gadsden is a shot. QJ, what's his ADP?
It's probably later. Johnston, right? Yeah, 87. Actually, it's coming up, so we're not going to get him. It's right here, so we can either do that.
Right there. I think I like Jacoby Myers over QJ.
Yeah, I like Jacoby Myers over QJ for sure. I feel like that's super. Oh, and I can't take him anymore because he's gone.
He gone. Tight end, honestly, like I don't necessarily like taking it early, but goodness, how much higher is Kyle Pitts going to continue to rise?
Tight end 7. I think it's 6 is where it stops.
People take him over Tucker Kraft, off the injury. I don't hate that logic there. We got Michael Pittman there, who potentially could be staying in Indianapolis as the Colts place a transition tag on Daniel Jones. Pierce is set to hit free agency, which I know he has been the belle of the ball as far as just this weak wide receiver free agency class.
You want to take a chance on Pollard? Chuba? Montgomery. Let's do that. That's. I don't think we're gonna get a starting running back this late.
No.
Again.
No, yeah. I think that window is about to slam shut. The other day I was doing a draft with somebody, and we had to take Tony Pollard as our second or third running back because it got ugly so quick.
Yeah, no kidding.
All right, so we're looking.
I'm taking a lot of Dowdle though. That's what I've noticed. I am taking Dowdle at every waking moment I can.
I like taking that shot. I think he's going to be because there was a report that came out right before the David Montgomery trade was announced. Evidently, there was a team that snuck in at the last minute trying to make a deal that outdid that, and Denver was that team. So it looks like they are going to be adding some sort of big bruiser, and Dowdle could be him.
Or a guy just starred. It's Tyler Algier, who I've been also taking a lot of. I think he's a little undervalued.
I think the team's going to, as soon as we know where he's going, that's what is he, RB34? I could see him inside the top 24 pretty quickly.
Yeah, exactly. If he goes to the Broncos, I think that just solidifies all. I can't imagine a world where Sean Payton's in the goal line and not wanting to give the ball to Algier because he's like, do I trust Bo Nix or do I just trust the guy that's a big bruiser?
You mean glass ankles? I don't know if they're going to trust him.
Yeah. Can't wait for that story to unravel.
I love it. So we're on the 8-9 turn right now. We're starting up a little Tyler Algier action. Some Rico Dowdle, Oronde Gadsden, give it to me. Wandale set to hit free agency as of this moment. Tennessee is one of the big teams that I've seen circling him if they don't land Alec Pierce. In division, it would just make sense that Alec Pierce would come back and play in Indy at least once every year.
Yeah, I'm trying to star some guys who I feel like are I have yet to really taken a big rookie yet. I haven't taken Jeremiah Love. I haven't taken Carnell Tate. Call me scared. I just don't. I think they're a little overpriced. I think everyone's a little way too hyped, except for Jeremiah Love. I think he's going to probably be right around where he's going. Everybody else, I'm still a little unsure of.
Yeah, taking rookies right now, there's probably a handful of guys that you're getting at a really good discount, but I think there's more players that you're overdrafting than the amount that are.
Gadsden.
Oh, you son of a! Damn it!
What stack do we have? We have Green Bay, and we could take Jordan Love, and then have Jordan Love and Justin Herbert as our quarterbacks.
Yeah.
I like that.
Do it. Let's pull that trigger.
Yeah. And then on the turnaround, we can reach here for either Jaden Reed or Jaden Reed, just to really solidify Green Bay. Or we take not George Kittle because he's not going to play. We got to look at tight ends here. Dalton Kincaid is the next one. And are you a Dalton Kincaid believer right now?
Yeah. I think it's always been his ADP that just turns me off. He's going as tight end 10. He could probably beat that ADP if he stays healthy, but it's just the consistency. So maybe this is the format where I should be looking more at him, but
yeah, that's how I kind of feel about him right now. And we could just fully commit to the Green Bay stack.
I like that. If I don't get like a tight end, I'm absolutely sold on. I have no problem shooting three shots later, because
Yeah.
this draft being before the NFL draft, we get 2 extra draft picks, which is nice.
All right. We do need to focus on getting a tight end. We don't have a tight end, which is fine. I'm okay on punting it because we can take some later. Let's just go through. Like, you like Sadiq. I like Ferguson. I think Goddard is like, I think he's going to get a bag somewhere, and I think it's going to be fine. Juwan Johnson is someone I actually really, really like.
Yeah,
Though.
I
I
really
think
like
he's a
him
little
quite a bit.
undervalued.
I
Yes.
feel like he's actually going higher than I expected. The other day I was scrolling like, where the hell is Juwan Johnson? And he went significantly higher than I was hoping. I'm trying to think of some guys that are later that I've been eyeballing. Ferguson has been going later. Strange, I don't hate, but he's going higher than Juwan. So yeah, I like the Juwan call.
You want to talk about like a shit Travis Kelce?
Dude, tight in 19. Now we still don't have
19.
anything official whether he's coming back or not. Correct?
There's nothing official. I think he's coming back. That's where I'm gonna leave it at. I think he's coming back.
Yeah, he's gonna run one more back with Patty. What else we're looking at? Jonah Coleman here, who he had a pretty good, couple good interviews there at the combine, so I know there's some hype building around him.
And he's gone.
And there he goes. JCM's on the board. Kenneth Gainwell.
You're not taking Kittle anywhere, right? Like, are you like I think Kittle will be 0% owned just because I just don't think he's gonna play.
That's kind of where I'm at. And even if he does, sure, let the 32, 33-year-old prove me wrong.
Yeah, I'm okay with if he comes back and everyone took him at that price and he's good. You won. I just feel like taking him. He tore his Achilles in the playoffs. Like, I just don't see him playing. I can't.
Yeah, so
He's just
video
like
of him practicing his little marble pickup with his foot. That's a skinny calf, folks. I've got some chicken legs. My legs are now beefier than or leg. The other one's freaking huge, but yeah, I.
Jake Ferguson, right? I think we need a tight end. He's a safe one.
Yeah, I like it. Nice. What's the team? What are we looking at right now for us?
Team wise, it's Herbert, Love, and then running backs, it's McCaffrey, Hampton, Montgomery. Wide receivers are Wilson, Higgins, Watson, Marvin Harrison, Jaden Reed, and tight ends Jake Ferguson. So could use another running back, could use another tight end. I see Kenneth Gainwell, Trey Benson, obviously with the news of James Conner. If he doesn't get a deal worked out, it looks like it's a Trey Benson show there unless they do something in the draft.
Yeah, Jordan Mason, I don't imagine he's going to be the only guy, but
I just don't think he's the starter, man. I think they're gonna. I'll be very interested what the Vikings do or draft, so to speak. I think that will be the person I'm more interested in.
Yeah, I'm right there with you on that one. It's intriguing enough, like at this point of the year, but we also thought Aaron Jones was going to be with this team a couple of weeks ago, and look where we're at now.
Yeah. So Trey Benson, Jordan Mason, we can do a full complete one, or we can go Kyler Murray here, or we can get him after later. So I think I'm okay with Trey Benson just because I think he's going to be the starter. It sounds like. I'm hoping.
Fingers crossed. Oh, I love the Ayuk star there.
Yeah. So what do we do next year? Do we go Kyler and really try to get like a 3-stack thing going on of like we call our shot with Garrett Wilson and Kyler, and then we don't have to worry about quarterbacks again because it's 20 picks for this one or 20 rounds?
Yeah, I don't hate it. And as much as I would love to be able to just pinch out 2 quarterbacks and like get that extra pick for another position, the way injuries have been the last 2 years, you've got. I mean, and Jordan Love.
Let's look at the guys we have. Like Herbert, like he just got massacred because of a bad line. Jordan Love, like he's
been banged up last couple seasons.
He's been banged up a little bit. He's got concussions. So like, and then obviously taking Kyler is just the epitome of like you're asking for injuries.
Yeah, I've already seen the arguments going on right now online about him only playing or finishing 3 of his last 6 seasons or something like that. But
who do we just take? Do we just get skipped? Did we just get skipped? Did we just talk too much and not realize it? Took Trey Benson, and Jake. Oh, okay. Maybe
we should be coming up here in the next.
Yeah, we have 9 picks away. Okay, I was like, did we get skipped?
Yeah, right. It's always like, wait, am I on the short turn or the long turn?
Yeah, exactly. All right, so let's
Um,
highlight Kyler because I don't know if we'll be able to get him. I like the Ayuk, like you just mentioned. Here's a name that's going under the radar: is Jalen McMillan.
Especially with more and more buzz that Mike Evans is going to check out free agency. So,
Yeah.
yeah, that one's on the board. Pat
Again,
Bryant. I like the
second
upside.
year wide receivers, I'm always a fan of.
And if he didn't get hurt, he would have the rookie breakout we were looking for. It seemed like as we were going, they were
Kyler's
trying to
going.
feature him in the playoffs. Kyler just went.
Yeah, and Travis Kelce went. All right.
Good. I didn't want to have to make that choice.
We do need to take a tight end, though. We do really need to, because we only have one. I'm not a fan of Hunter Henry.
I'm okay punting
AJ
the
Barner.
position. Yeah, I don't hate that, especially with Rashid Shaheed leaving and Cooper Kupp just another year older.
Ayuk or McMillan.
I think Ayuk's got a higher ceiling.
Yeah. All right. We have now 6 wide receivers.
Come on, Jonathan Brooks. Come on, Jonathan Brooks.
Yeah, I'm good with Jonathan Brooks.
Filter by tight end real quick. What do we have coming up?
Isaiah Likely.
Yeah, we got Theo
David
Johnson
Njoku.
there. Njoku, he's going to be hitting free agency. Terrence Ferguson's
Ferguson's
interesting.
always fun. This one's interesting. TJ Hawkinson.
Do you remember who his quarterback is?
I do know who his quarterback is. However, that I've heard, isn't he like a cap casualty? Isn't he like the highest paid Viking right now?
Hawkinson?
Or like the one of the bigger cap casualties because they've restructured his contract of Justin Jefferson. So we going Brooks, right?
Oh yeah, I love it. I love the Brooks call here. Okay. What's that put our
structure is 2, 5, 6, and 1.
Cool. Do you have a favorite structure as far as pre-NFL draft best ball?
3, 7, 7, 3 for this one probably is what I walk away with like 90% of the time.
Cool. So wide receiver we can probably take with one of our last picks, kind of punt that last one there.
Yeah, I like Jalen, but he's probably going to be taken. So like I have all the tight ends kind of highlighted who I would consider.
Cool. Yeah, I like the idea of getting our second one here pretty soon. Because then we'll have the
Jake Tonges, I've taken him with my last pick too, is Jake Tonges.
Mason Taylor, if you want to really... Oh, we didn't get Kyler. Never mind. I was going to say if you want to lean into the jet stack.
Yeah.
Gunnar Helm is kind of interesting to me. Chigakonkwo is going to hit free agency. They're going to have to invest a lot in the wide receiver room. Maybe Gunnar Helm gets a shot. He had a few splashy plays last year.
All right.
What else are we looking at?
We need one more quarterback. So like, let's just boys a grim.
Okay, do you want to talk Ty Simpson right now?
Not really. I don't think he's gonna start. I'm under the assumption of he goes to a team where he's gonna have to sit.
I mean, we didn't think Joe Flacco was going to start. It's actually Joe Flacco, talking about a rumor. He could be going to Atlanta and filling in for Penix. I heard there's quite a bit of buzz around Joe Flacco and his tape last year being decent.
I think Geno Smith is also being talked about how he was held back.
I've seen those talks too. Derek Carr, I don't know if we touched on that, but he's talking about wanting to play again. But only for a contender, because a contender would love to push it all in with Derek Carr.
That's true. All right, I think we're going tight end in this next pick. So, I like Njoku.
I think it'd be Njoku and Tonjes for me out of the ones you have highlighted right now.
Okay, let's. Did he just take? He just took Njoku.
Bitch, and he took Terrence Ferguson the pick before that.
Yeah.
All right, Tonjes
Theo
is or Theo. I'm cool with Theo too.
Yeah. And then we'll just take Tonjes. I know we talked about waiting the last pick, but Trey Harris being here is kind of nice just because we have Herbert and
we missed out on
yeah. And then I don't have to worry about wide receiver.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Right here.
He's got 8 wide receivers. Folks. He's got 8
He's going to take him. He's going to take him because he has 8 wide receivers.
He's going to get 9.
Son of a bitch.
He took Trey Tucker.
Oh, Trey Tucker.
That's such a weird structure.
We got the other Trey.
Yeah. All right. Now have to worry about wide receivers, so let's get rid of that. Okay.
Nice. Brian Robinson's an interesting one as well as far as running back goes. I don't think we're going to get him because we have the long term.
I don't think so either.
But he could be going somewhere in that like Denver, kind of like David Montgomery role as he was just going for the Texans. Caleb Johnson.
Yeah.
Talk about a dark throw, baby.
That can do it.
Hey, if CMC stays healthy, we don't even need Caleb Johnson. So he's just a contingency plan.
CMC is the definition of health, brother. What?
Every other year.
Hey. Devin Neal,
yeah. So I don't know if we.
What did he do? Sorry, did he tear his ACL?
Oh,
hamstring. Okay, no, it's hamstring. He pulled him. Okay, thought it was ACL, so that makes me much better.
Our third quarterback, Mac Jones, is also a. He's been talked about possibly being a.
I'm going to say a name you're really going to hate. So Tua.
Yeah, you did it. You said a name I hated.
Yeah, I think he's going to start somewhere.
Gross.
I'm just trying to figure out where, like Pittsburgh.
Ew. Give me Anthony Richardson over Tua.
Oh yeah, for sure. But I don't think Anthony Richardson's going to start. I think he's going to go somewhere. He wants to go learn under somebody. It's what it sounds like.
He needs to go learn under somebody. KOC or Sean McVay need to go get his ass.
Rodgers, do we dabble with that?
One.
Do you? Okay, so if you had a gun to your head, do you think he's coming back next year?
I think so.
Yeah, damn it. I think he is too.
But I don't hate Jake Tonjish getting our third tight end as well. Oh, Caleb John. Damn it. All these guys are right by each other.
Yeah, they're all we can kind of play around here because it's all the same area. I don't have to worry about wide receivers. Caleb, Devin, Aaron, what are you thinking out of that group?
I'll scroll past it. What are our other options if we oh shoot, no way.
Jaden Blue, Ollie Gordon.
Ooh. It just threw up my mouth a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take Jake Tonj. Let's just get the tight. We just need the tight end. I'd like to get that out of the way. So now we have our third tight end. Don't have to worry about that. Now I'll just do quarterback and running back here.
There's 48 quarterbacks that finished in the top 12 last year. That's tons of quarterbacks to look at.
Shador, Aaron, Kirk, Mac Jones, AR, Tua, Gino. We'd like Gino. There's Derek Carr, your boy. Deshaun Watson. Yeah, I'm going to highlight that name because I think he is going to start for Cleveland.
Oh, man. Typically, I don't like to touch him, but you know how he feels about touching, so maybe it works out.
Caleb or Devin Neal? I think I have more faith in Devin Neal than I do Caleb, and that hurts because I like Caleb.
More faith, yes. I think Caleb Johnson might have the highest upside because Saints have been in the talks of.
All right, you pick
Caleb Johnson.
All right,
and that's just going off the rumor that the Titans could be in love business as far as running back in the first round.
Wait, so Titans are. Yeah,
Titans and the Saints. Titans and the Saints are both two teams that have been rumored to possibly take Love there in the first round in the top 10.
Man, that'd be a blunt. Oh, that'd be really weird because I think the Saints are actually heading in a positive direction, and I just don't think running back is the right idea.
I like a wide receiver as a nice running mate with Chris Olave, but it's a deeper wide receiver class, so I'd rather see him take one in the second round.
Speaking of wide receivers, the dude from the USC had a very interesting combine, I heard.
Which you talking about, Lemon or
Lemon? Yeah, I heard he.
Dude had the weirdest interview with his back and forth college snake view. Dude, that was weird. Lane though, his buddy that was out there watching him run the gauntlet and some of those other drills, he looked pretty good too. He's not granted to be projected as a top 4, top 5 wide receiver, but interest coming out of there. We'll have tons of rookie breakdowns coming up here over the next few weeks. Lots to talk about.
Speaking of the Saints, though, too, Etienne's a rumor there with him and KC. I do think Etienne is inevitably going to get a starting role with Kansas City. That's where I have him penciled in. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I just think it's just a match made in heaven for both sides.
Yeah, Kansas City, everybody wants Love to go there, but at this point with the Rashi Rice news, the Patrick Mahomes torn ACL, I'd rather see them go wide receiver or tackle.
I would like to see that too. I think tackle is probably the better answer. I just don't know at that point if they'll get the guy from Utah. And after that, I think I don't know if you want to call it reaching, but I just think everyone has like this, makeup of like how the structure is, but just go get your guy at the end of the day. I think this is the last time you'll have a top 10 pick with Patrick Mahomes as your starting quarterback. So
Yeah,
take
it should
advantage
be.
of it.
Yeah.
Keenan Allen just went.
Interesting. I don't know if he plays this year.
I don't know either.
I don't really want him to because there's probably the best chance that he's going to go back to the Chargers if he does play, and I don't want that.
We're coming up here. Aaron Rodgers, Devin Neal, Deshaun Watson. We have highlight. Like we can just gather here, see if there's any other names. Pat Freiermuth. We'd have our fourth tight end if we did that.
I think I'd like Devin Neal because there are a few quarterbacks a little deep or a couple deeper in the running back. Man, it is.
And Devin Neal just went. So,
bitch.
Jordan James, basically insurance for CMC.
Yeah.
I don't hate it. And then quarterback, we can either stick with Herbert and Love and go something else, or we take Aaron Rodgers or Deshaun Watson.
Who are our three tight ends again?
It is Tonjes, it is Ferguson, and Theo Johnson.
Who's? I don't really. Pat Freiermuth. I probably should be more into that. Like he's gonna have the.
They didn't want to trade him. I guess they were adamant on not wanting to trade him. So I'll let you pick. You decide.
Let's go, Pat. Okay. Well, if Aaron Rodgers is still there,
it's our last pick. So
yeah, let's go, Pat. I don't know if Aaron Rodgers. Like, how many top 12 weeks did he actually have last year?
I don't. One. Like, yeah. All right, there we go. Let's see the board here. Yeah. Oh my goodness! All right, let's see this. I want to see this Josh Allen guy. Let's see his team here.
Yeah, like,
that's what. All right, so he went Josh Allen. He has 4 quarterbacks, 5 running backs, 6 wide receivers, 4 tight ends.
He took Josh Allen at 3 overall, and he grabbed 4 fucking quarterbacks.
Hey, man, everyone likes to spend their money the way they do. So Drake London and George Pickens, Agbuka. His first running back is Travion Henderson. Jaden Daniels. Wow, he has Josh Allen, Jaden Daniels. Then he took Tyler Shuck and CJ Stroud.
Why?
Why?
Josh Allen, Shuck, and you're done, man. Aaron Rodgers did have 3 top 8 finishes last year.
Oh, wow.
He had 8 finishes in the bottom 20, though.
All right, not bad.
The rest of them were 16 and below.
All right, let's go over our team here. So we went CMC, Hampton, Garrett Wilson, T. Higgins, Christian Watson, Marvin, Herbert, Montgomery, Love, Jaden Reed, Ferguson, Benson, Ayuk, Brooks, Theo Johnson, Trey Harris, Tonjes, Caleb, Jordan James, and Pat Freiermuth.
I like it. Just 2 quarterbacks, but like no risk it, no biscuit. And this is the time. Wait, did you see the? Oh my goodness, that number 1 guy. Did he take 5 quarterbacks? Oh no, that is the Josh Allen.
Yes, that's the Josh Allen guy. He took 5 quarterbacks. So who else did he take after? He took Aaron Rodgers in the last pick. There you go.
That's ridiculous. Oh, Bryce Lance going there in the last round.
That's a name. You've got to fill me in on that because that's a name right there.
He gives me. I mean, granted, I think he's coming out of the same school, but he gives me Christian Watson vibes. Same build, same style. Yeah, exactly.
That's why.
I think he's projected. I think a day 3 pick, but there's going to be some dynasty hype around him.
All right, Brennen went 2, 4, 10, 4. So 4 running backs,
3 of which in his first 3 picks,
which is fine. Like, I mean, you really are just like I'm okay with that. But like, who are your wide receivers? So McLaurin, Odunze, you have Jalen Warren. So you stopped for Jalen Warren. So basically, it's Damn, that's a build. Stafford is going that early.
And yeah, the 8-9 turn is Stafford went at 8-11. He's only got 2 quarterbacks, just Stafford and Purdy, and he's happy with that.
That's a risky gamble. All right. And then you took Kittle. Okay.
That's
Varner,
a risky
Schultz,
gamble.
and Snowers. Yeah, it's a very interesting team. Let me see the guy who took 2 quarterbacks as well. I just want to see his build. Okay, CD and Genty, McMillan, Loveland, Lemon, Caleb Williams. So he has a stack, if I'm not mistaken, right? No, right? Yeah, Loveland and Williams, and Monungai. So Monungai and Corm were his first running backs? Or no, Genty. Sorry, I forgot about that. So that's interesting, though.
And he's the shit that took Gadsden from us.
Yep, Gadsden, Mayfield, Higgins, Rashid Shaheed, where will you go? Rashad White's free agent, Pat Bryant, Ferguson, Coleman, Mims, Jaden, Ollie, Randall. Okay.
I like Adam Randall. I'm excited about Adam Randall.
Gronk's balls took 1 tight end, and that 1 tight end better be really, really, really good. Okay, Trey McBride, there you go.
So he's going to take an O for at least the bye week, but
yeah.
That's a strategy too. I don't know.
You just take 1 L, I guess. You're just like, I just not going to tight end this week. So
Brock Bowers' guy took 3 tight ends.
Did he? Where is he at?
He's far left.
Okay, so he took, which is fine. I'm okay with that if they're all late. Oh, Kyle Pitts. And Pitts.
So he's going to be flexing.
And then Kate Otten, your favorite player.
God, Kate Otten might as well be Dallas Goedert. We talked. I'm trying to look here at any other news. We talked about Breece Hall getting tagged. He actually got hit with the non-exclusive franchise tag, which seems ridiculous. So, like, he potentially could go get a deal with somebody else, but they would have to give the Jets 2 first-round. They couldn't get a 3rd-round pick for Breece Hall 4 months ago, and they think they're going to get 2 first-round picks for him. I don't know. Bizarre.
That's a weird situation itself, but I mean, Adam Schefter has confirmed that Kyler Murray will be released next Wednesday, barring a last-minute trading.
Nice.
So I'm still saying Jets. What are you saying?
Yeah, I think it's Jets. It seems like that's going to be the best shot for him to go play and not have to compete.
I don't think if he signs in where he's competing. I genuinely don't feel that.
Well, like if you went to the Vikings, technically they'd be a camp battle. If you went to,
I think they go in that meeting like, hey man, like we're gonna say it's a camp battle, but like that dude sucks. So.
Yeah. If he goes to Atlanta, the Penix conversation, he could go to Miami, but like
they're releasing Tua.
Yeah, well, I just mean like as far as like, do you want to go to Miami right now?
I mean, tax purposes, yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's true too. He's going to be probably signing a Vetman deal since he's going to be making some coin from the Cardinals. So yeah, that untaxed, I guess. Mm-hmm. Even though Arizona's paying him, would
I don't know how that would work in the tax world. I know it's like you get taxed on where you play, but if it's like you were cut by a team and they're paying you, I don't really. That's a finicky situation. Yeah, way over my head.
Right. I'm trying to think any more rumors we've got. 9 could be out. Flacco, A-Rich, we talked about that. ETN. I guess Buffalo's looking at Rashid Shaheed and Mike Evans is I think the last one we have here. I think I'd rather see Evans.
Yeah, that's kind of the makeup for Buffalo right now. Like if you're really like, we need somebody that's just going to be so helpful for Josh just to rely on somebody, and it's like one last ride, kind of like Devontae Adams. That makes sense. I think Buffalo would be a match made in heaven for him.
Yeah, because if Coleman was put together, him and Shaheed would be in similar parts of the field. You've got Shakir that will be on the team. He can absorb all the targets while Mike Evans is going down there deep and being the touchdown man.
Exactly.
Nice. Anything else before we close it out?
No, I think that's it,
folks. Shutting it down, getting out of here. Of course, we've got all sorts of fun things coming at you. It's dynasty season. We're going to be talking rookies. We're going to be talking really just roster construction, how we're navigating through the season. Brennen, what else you got for the people?
I've got nothing else. If your team doesn't sign anybody, don't get mad.
Yeah.
Actually get really angry, throw things around. That's what I have done for my entire life as a Colts fan when I, never saw us spend, and then last year we spent and it still didn't matter. We suck.
Yeah, it's life as a Colts fan. life with Ballard still. Yeah, folks, let us know. Let us know what your team's going, what you want to see or what you don't want to see. Hit us up down there in the comments if you're listening to YouTube or Spotify. We thank you all for listening, being here. Got more stuff, fun stuff coming up. We've got some guests that are going to be popping in. And, of course, all the laughs and all the football. I'm at @too much_Brian. He's at @too much BMall. We'll catch y'all later.
Deuces.